Hello everyone and welcome to Sharptooth Gaming, and today we're back with some more EPL. This is week 2 of the EndeavOUR Pokemon League. For those of you who don't know, the EndeavOUR Pokemon League is a VGC league wherein we get a list of 10 Pokemon each week. And this week, the list of 10 Pokemon are Lycanroc, Midnight, Alamamula, Beedrill, Heracross, Pinsir, Venomoth, Rampardos, Chestnut, Quagsire, and a Selgor. And we have to choose at least one of those Pokemon, build a team with it, and then we go up against another VGC YouTuber. This week, our opponent is Murkiri, who should be getting online pretty quickly here, and we'll have our battle. I did kind of like a team builder thing, but then I decided I'm just going to scrap it because I kind of just rushed through it. Now I'm a little more calm and collected, so I just wanted to get that out there. We'll get the team out there. We're not going to go too in-depth with it. I'll talk about it as we're battling. But I decided to bring 2 Pokemon this week, and also... Megas are allowed for those Pokemon, so for the Pokemon from the list. So with Murkiri, I know he likes to use Tapu Lele and Pheromosa. I've also kind of scouted his videos a little bit, and he does like to use Mega Charizard Y, and I guess also Naganadel. I have that written down. And Blaziken. At least that's the team he was using currently at the time. So I kind of base my picks, especially off of Pheromosa, Tapu Lele, and Charizard. Mega Charizard Y, that is. So this week we brought Beedrill. It is adamant Beedrill, it's not Jolly, because it wasn't going to be able to speed the Pheromosa anyway, but it does kill that Lele real nice. And then we have Clefairy to kind of protect that Beedrill, especially if it's a Choice Scarf Tapu Lele. Use Follow Me. We can use, and there's Murkiri right there. Use Follow Me, we have Friend Guard. And then we also have Quagsire, which was another Pokemon from that list. We decided to go 2 Pokemon from that list this week instead of just 1. And then I also have Tyranitar, who has a Choice Scarf. We have other Pokemon that you'll be seeing pretty shortly here. Rotom Heat with the Firium Z, which has enough special attack to KO a max HP Mega Heracross. And then one other Pokemon. Oop, my earpiece just plugged out. What? What did you just say? Oh my god. So yeah. This is best of 3. Also, there is going to be... there's 12 people in this league. I think one match isn't happening this week because one person actually dropped and we're getting a new one. So there's going to be 5 other battles for you, or 4 other battles because we're one of the 5, for you guys to check out to see those Pokemon that you don't get to see very often. So be sure to go check those out. I'll leave a link for all the coaches in the description below, but Murkiri's will be first because he is our opponent today. We're going to select our team so we can see the last Pokemon. As you can tell, I am so good. Celesteela is our last Pokemon. So we are going to use this. Why can't Beedrill participate? 1 second. Okay. We'll be back in just a second, guys. Hold on. Alright, guys. Now we gotta figure it out. My Beedrill is not from Alola, which technically it does need to be for VGC, but it is a Beedrill that's... It's the same as an Alolan Beedrill, it's just not born there. And I want to thank Murkiri for allowing me to use that. I just didn't have time to breed another Weedle up to a Beedrill because of work and stuff. So that's my only non-Alolan native Pokemon. And it's like it's the one the Pokemon I need to be using, so I can't just like swap it out. I mean, I have Quagsire, so technically I could have swapped it out, but oh, my opponent also has Beedrill. Okay, so we see a Mega Beedrill for my opponent as well. My team is a lot less nice to Mega Beedrill, though. He does have Tapu Lele, but there's still the Landorus, the Aegislash. I mean, I have Drillrun. He probably has Drillrun, too. He has the Naga and the Charizard. So, my Tyranitar looks really good. I just don't want to lead off with it because, of course, then our Sand will be up, and that's not good. Lando, Lily, and Charizard. So I don't have Wide Guard here, which I'm kind of upset about. Not necessarily. I'm not necessarily upset about, but it's not great. I'm going to lead Beedrill, I think. I'm thinking Beedrill would be good lead here. And we could go Quagsire. Quagsire kind of threatens... I mean, Landorus and Charizard are going to threaten my Beedrill. Quagsire is really the only one that threatens both of them. Or I could go Fairy. I'm going to go Fairy. I'm gonna go with the Fairy. I'm gonna bring the Tyranitar. And Celesteela just kind of walls out the Naga, which is really the only Pokemon we have to worry about at this point. Oh boy, I did not notice. Alright, confirm that. And we're gonna hop into it here. This is, again, best of 3. So I'm going to write down my team here so I know what I'm working with without having to constantly check. Tyranitar. Who did I bring? Clefairy and Celesteela. And then my opponent led off with Bees, the Beedrill, and Landorus. So not great for us because we get intimidated and Clefairy really doesn't want to get hit by a Beedrill. I don't even know that we take a Poison Jab from a Beedrill, to be honest with you. This could be Choice Lando. I'm just going to protect with my Bee. And I'm going to Icy Wind. Oh, I don't know that we take 2 hits, especially. That could be bad, man. I'm really surprised we both brought Mega Beedrill, to be honest with you. Okay, he's going to just straight up Mega Evolve his Beedrill, which I should have done too, to be honest. There's no reason for me to keep a normal Beedrill. Because I'm not, like, Intimidate Beedrill, which would be crazy, but... Okay, we're going to protect. The Landorus is going to go for Rock Slide. Miss my Fairy. Shit. So, I'm pretty sure we just die now. I don't think we take a Poison Jab from the Bee. Can you, Flary? No. No, we can't. Okay, so Clefairy's gonna faint, unfortunately. But now I can bring in my Tyranitar. And I can just Ice Beam this Landorus. I can just Ice Beam the Lando Scrando, and then we'd be good. I'm gonna switch out my Beedrill for Celesteela. And then Ice Beam this Landorus. I'm not playing well with my Beedrill right now. Okay, this is Choice Scarf Landorus because it does outspeed my Tyranitar. So we're going to write down that it's a Scarf. I don't know why I'm writing stuff there. I shouldn't be. He's got X's. Oh my god. So my Choice Scarf Tyranitar doesn't outspeed a Mega Beedrill, which is just garbage. We're just going to straight up lose this one. We're just going to get bodied, actually, is what's going to happen here. So I bring in my Beedrill again. Yeah, I think we just lose game 1. We just get absolutely bopped game 1. And that's kind of annoying. But I can't get mad about it because I'm just playing like an idiot, like I always do. So the Bee could switch. We have to honestly just hope that Landorus misses. He might switch his Beedrill for Charizard. So I Poison Jab there. But really, he doesn't have to at this point. You can just Rock Slide and do whatever with Beedrill. Landorus actually switches out for Aegis Slash. That's interesting. Okay, my Mega Beedrill is going to show up now to the party. It's probably just going to die, though, because he probably has Jolly Beedrill, whereas I have Adamant. Oh, my Beedrill went first, so he's not Jolly. Possibility of a Speed Tie. We don't KO, though. He goes for Drill Round, which is going to KO us. Poison Jab actually did a... Whoa, wow. Okay, never mind. I forgot Bug Type resists the Poison typings. I mean, both of our Beedrills should faint here because of the Sandstorm. Unless there's... Oh, no, my Beedrill does not. That Beedrill will, though. So at least we don't get 4-0'd. That is the positive here. I mean, the Landorus is going to come in probably just to intimidate my Celesteela again. Yep. In comes the Scrando. I'm just trying to think. Will Beedrill take another hit from Sandstorm? I don't think it will, so I think we just have to attack here. Just to get some damage off. I'm going to Flamethrower the Aegis Slash. We might be able to underspeed. Then I'm going to Poison Jab the Lando, which it doesn't really matter with the Lando here. Lando's actually going to go for Knockoff onto my Beedrill. So he's Choice Scarfed into Knockoff. The Aegis Slash actually has a Z move. I am max special defense on the Celesteela. I think we're at the point where it doesn't really matter anymore because it's Celesteela versus the world right now. I don't know what the last Pokemon is, but this is Z-move Aegislash. This is Z-move Aegis. I do take it though. And we get the Flamethrower off into a Blade form Aegislash. Which is nice! At least we're getting KOs here, kids. At least we're getting KOs. Okay, I get the Beast Boost. It's going to be useless, though, because I assume Charizard's in the back. If it's Lele, we actually might have a chance, though. Well, actually, we probably don't have a chance, because we can't really do anything to the Landry. Oh, it is Lele. It is Lele. The Landorus is choiced into knockoff. Which is unfortunate, because that means that our Celesteela's leftovers are going to get knocked off. I'm going to protect, though, just to get some extra leftovers. And we get to scout what my opponent has on these Pokemon. So we do see the knockoff on the Landorus. The Lele is going to have Psychic. Of course. Lele's going to get buffeted. Celesteela will get some more leftovers recovery. I am just going to Heavy Slam the Lele. Like, we are plus... Okay, never mind. We're just going to faint. Knockoff does too much. Knockoff does too much. Alright. So game 1 will go to Murkiri. GG. GG. But now we're going to go into game 2. That tortoise needs to stop crawling around in there. Stop doing things that living animals do, my dude. Alright. Alright, I'm going to save that just in case something happens in this video. And we're going to go in once again. This time we're not going to get cut. So we do know that the Beedrill outspeeds our Choice Scarf Tyranitar, which is rather annoying. I don't know how I EV'd this Tyranitar then. I guess maybe just outspeed Lele. Naturally. But I guess what I do... So what we do... is... We'll lead with the Steela. Because Celesteela will be able to take on Beedrill. Celesteela will be able to take on the Beedrill. So I'm going to go with the Steela. And then we need something to deal with the Zard. Which I think Quag. The young sire himself, I think, is what we have to go with there. Well, I mean, Charizard has Solar Beam, though. Yeah, I'm going to go Quagsire, and then we're going to bring the Tyranitar, because then if he wants the Solar Beam, we just bring in Tyranitar. And then Rotom. That Beedrill's just going to be such a problem, man. I don't have any Intimidators is the thing. I don't, like, this team this week isn't as strong as it could have been, I think. I think I just kind of rushed and got a little weird with the Quagsire. So, you know. What can you do? What can you do? Sorry, I just gotta send a quick GIF. GIF. And then we should be underway with match to battle match. Yeah, I went really ludicrous with the team this week. Like, I don't have it. Like, Tyranitar is kind of common, but it's a weird Tyranitar. Clefairy isn't uncommon, but it's not used as much as it used to be. Celesteela even not used as much as it used to be. So, we have a lot more strange picks this week. And I think it was just kind of hacksawed together this week because I was building another team for another league this week as well. We're going to see Landorus and Beedrill. Or wait, that's a different Beedrill. That's a Naganadel this time. Which is fine because Celesteela still walls this. And actually Quagsire does pretty good against this too. And actually Quagsire does pretty good against this too. So what I can do here, I kind of wish I had Leech Seed over Giga Drain on the Celesteela. I'm just going to Heavy Slam the Naga, because it should still do a ton of damage, and then I can Icy Wind with my Quagsire. With my Quagsire. The Landorus shouldn't be able to do too much to us. I guess it could probably go for knockoff, which is what I assume it wants to do. But the Naga really can't do anything. But it is going to stay in. It is going to... Landorus will knock off our leftovers. We're going to see Tailwind come out from the Naga. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. We get the Heavy Slam off. All my Pokemon are super slow, so it's not a huge deal. We've already seen that my fast Pokemon, Tyrannosaur at the Choice Scarf, already gets outsped, so it doesn't really matter. Plus I Icy Wind, which doesn't really help, but... Critical hit on the Landorus. Doing 50%. I thought Icy Wind would do more from Quagsire, but I guess not. Alright, so this Landorus is choiced into knockoff. Oh, I don't have Protect on my Quagsire, man. Man, I don't have Protect on my Quagsire. Because I think he just knocks off Quagsire, and he might double into Quagsire here, actually. Now that I think about it. I could bring in Tyranitar, I guess. But I want to save Tyranitar in case he does have Charizard. I think we just bring in Rotom. Because I'm thinking he might Draco into Quagsire too, so Rotom just going to faint here. But whatever. We are going to see the knockoff. Once again, it is going to be in the Rotom. We do reveal that we're going to be oh. What hidden power is this? Ice? Yeah, that's ice. I don't... It's okay. I think Draco or Dragon Pulse would have been good there, but whatever. Alright, so Steela will get a little more health. I should have went for Heavy Slam there. I don't know why I didn't. I'm going to Heavy Slam the Naga this time. And then we'll protect Rotom here. Just so it doesn't get KO'd. Just so it does not get KO'd. Landorus is just going to knock off again into the Rotom. And the Naga will go for Sludge Bomb this time. Yep. And now we get rid of the Naganadel, and we get an increase to our special defense. Perfect. Okay, Naganadel's down. What? What did I just say? I didn't write down anything yet. Titar and Quag. We have Naga, Lando. Naga's gone. Let's see what comes in next for my opponent. I mean, he could go Charizard, but Charizard really doesn't want to deal with Rotom. Which is enjoyable for me. Yeah, we kind of have the Charizard pinned down, if that's what he wants to go with. It's going to be Beedrill this time. Young Beedrill. Which would be able to just KO my Rotom. I think we just Heavy Slam it with the Celesteela. I'm going to switch out my Rotom here. For the Tyranitar? Yeah, I'm going to bring out Tyranitar. Just because I think we have Charizard pinned down enough with the Rotom that we don't need to keep Tyranitar around. Plus, if he's Poison Jabbing with the Beedrill, which is what I expect. I expect Beedrill to Poison Jab where Rotom was. Because he hasn't seen the Tyranitar yet. That we should take a knockoff Poison Jab combination there. There's a Poison Jab into the Tyranitar. We resist that. So we'll take it. And knockoff will get rid of our... Oh, it's actually going to hit Celesteela this time. Heavy Slam into the Beedrill. Will do tons of damage to the point where another one KOs Beedrill. So we're looking pretty classy here, folks. He could go for an X-Scissor here, which is what I kind of expect. So I'm going to actually... Because Landorus being choiced in a knockoff really doesn't bother me at this point. I'm going to switch in the Rotom again. Heavy Slam Beedrill. Okay, it looks like neither of his Pokemon are switching out. Beedrill could be protecting. Yep, X-Scissor. Perfect. Okay. Okay, he's going to actually X-Scissor the Celesteela here. And knock off Celesteela as well? Okay, yeah, he's trying to get rid of Celesteela because it's just wrecking house on him right now. So, Heavy Slam into the Beedrill, so that gets rid of that. Cool, man. This game's going so much better for us. This game's going so much better for us. And then what's my opponent's last Pokemon here? It's going to be the Lele. Which is fine. Right? We don't have Beedrill, but we do have 2 Pokemon in the back. I don't know. I don't know, man. Alright, I'm just going to protect Celesteela here. I'm going to go for the Inferno on the Lele. I mean, I think the Lele just KO'd. Okay, this match is actually going to be forfeited, surprisingly enough. Okay. My opponent forfeits this one. I still think he could have brought it back with that Lele. Because I think you just knock off the Celesteela, which KOs it, and then Lele, you just attack the Rotom. I guess he wouldn't have been able to get through Tyranitar and Quagsire in the back then, but that brings us to one more game then, kids. So 2 weeks of 3 games. You can't deny that that's good programming. So yeah, if you are enjoying this, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, be sure to go check out Murkiri. And we're going to get into this last battle. And I kind of want to go with the same team. That team did some work. So let's get it. So Charizard, again, Charizard's going to be the only real problem if we go with that same lead we had before. I could go Rotom Steela. I'm going to go Rotom Steela this time. We'll have Quag in the back and Tyranitar in the back. Or do we just not bring Rotom this time? No, Beedrill, it doesn't do enough to this team. I mean, he's got the Lele, but Steela pins down the Lele, so there's really no reason to bring Beedrill. It's just such a... It's more of a hindrance than it is a profit? A help? I don't know. I don't know what the word I should be using there. But, getting into Battle 3 here. Versus Murkiri. ZZZZ. Sleeping. He's sleeping over here. Charizard Lele lead, so he's going to switch it up this time. No Intimidates. Steela and Rotom. We're going to see the Surge. Like, I don't think my Rotom takes a Psychic. I'm just going to double protect here. No reason not to. No reason not to. We'll be able to see what the Charizard has. Lele. And possible Z-move Scout from the Lele too, because we haven't seen a Z-move from my opponent yet. He's going to set up the Drought. And I'm glad he Mega Evolved this turn, because that means I can bring Tyranitar next turn for my Rotom. We're going to see Overheat from the Charizard. I don't enjoy that. And Psychic from the Lele for the Rotom. I was going to switch Rotom for Tyranitar, but now I kind of want to switch Steela for Tyranitar. I mean, Quagsire could come in for the Steela too. I was just hoping I'd be able to KO the Lele here. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll switch in the Tyranitar for the Rotom and the Quag for the Steela. Because Quagsire will take Overheat, and then Tyranitar will be immune to the Psychic. My opponent could also pull some switches out here too. But I think this is still just the safer play in general. Because like if he has Landorus in the bag, then Quagsire's there to threaten it immediately. And then Tyranitar is there too, just to be scary. So I don't think my opponent's switching out because my Rotom did switch first, unless these are slower Pokemon for my opponent. We're going to get the Sandstream up with the Tyranitar, so reducing the damage from that overheat. The Lele's actually going to switch out for Lando. Yeah, it does. Which is going to intimidate both my Pokemon, but that's fine. The Charizard should be staying in, though, from what I'm seeing. Then I switch out my Celesteela for Bobby. Young Bobby. That boy ain't right. And we do see the overheat from the Charizard. It should be into Quag. Yeah. Jesus Christ, was that a crit? Yeah, it was. Is that enough for Aguav to go off? No, it's not. That's kind of annoying. Because I don't get hit by Sandstorm either. Oh my god, that's so dumb, man. Because we know my Tyranitar doesn't outspeed the Landorus. I'm going to switch my Tyranitar out for Celesteela. Because the Landorus can just, like, Choice Scarf, Earthquake, or Superpower, whatever the crap it wants to do. And then, I think my Quag just goes down here. I mean, I'm going to attempt to Scald the Charizard, but because we just missed out getting Aguav. That's so dumb. He crits me, so then my Aguav won't activate. The crit just enough to not KO or get my Aguav to go off. Aegislash is actually going to come out for my opponent here. Probably expecting the Earthquake. Yeah, there's the Superpower. I was expecting that. That's why I went out on the Steela. And then we get the Scald off with the Quag. So there's no damage that Aegislash. Like, if I knew my Quagsire wasn't getting attacked here... Actually, the Quagsire might not get attacked here. I was going to say, I could Flamethrower my own Quagsire just to get the stupid Aguav Berry to go off, but I don't think it'll be worth it. I think the Landorus actually switches for Charizard here. So I could be a man and switch my Quagsire out for Tyranitar, because we'd be going after the Landorus, so we'd still get our Sandstorm up. And the Aegislash should not... I'm going to do it. I'm going to be a man. I protected my Celesteela in case he went for the Z-move there. He didn't switch the Landorus, which may mean he's superpowering my Quagsire, which we might have been able to live, which is kind of annoying. But I'm protecting the Celesteela in case he Z-moves there. Okay, he superpowered that slot. If I would have left Quag in, we probably would have lived that and gotten our Aguav off. That's so annoying, man. We are going to see the Z-move from the Aegislash. Now I don't have a pencil. Because I threw mine. Alright. I should have just left Quag in. I mean, Quagsire's pretty defensive. We see the never-ending nightmare on the Celesteela. That's why I protected here. Still does more damage than I would like it to, because it's a crit! Stop critting me, dude! Stop critting me! Right now. Alright, so the Landorus is minus whatever the crap. So now I just bring in the Rotom. Wee. Now I threaten the Aegislash by going for Flamethrower. And Rotom. I could Thunderbolt the Landorus. Do we make the reads? I'm gonna Thunderbolt Landorus. We're gonna make the reads. Switch out to Charizard. You won't. You won't. I mean, we have to make these reads now. That we just, like, straight up lost Tyranitar for no reason. And our Quagsire is essentially dead. Okay, Landorus does switch. It has to be for Charizard. Yes. I love it. I love it. And that just boosts our Fire-type moves. I mean, the Landorus comes in and goes for Rock Slides now. He is going to switch to Shield form with the Aegislash. That's fine. Just gives us more leftovers recovery on the Steela. We get the Thunderbolt off into the Zard, which KOs. Just so close. Just so close. The weirdness will disappear from the battlefield. Doesn't really matter at this point. I'm going to go for Protects with the Steela because I need to get more health because our Quagsire is so dead. I'm just going to Z-move this Aegislash. It should just KO it in the sun. That should just KO it in the sun, Mink. I don't know what this Charizard wants to do now. It's going to Heat Wave. That's fine. That's fine, Mink. Does next to nothing to my little Rotom. And now we get our Z move off for the first time this match. Therium Z in the sun. I know it's King Shielding Aegislash. Actually, wait. It's not King Shielding this turn, right? It's just in shield form right now. So this should KO it. Hopefully. Hopefully this should KO, huh? Yeah. There goes the Aegis. Shing. Celesteal will get its leftovers recovery. The Lando should come in here. And this is where we have to pull off a move. Okay, Landorus does come in here. So Lando should be faster than the Steela, right? So this is what we do. This is what we do. We switch out Steela for Quag. And we have to go for Thunderbolt with Rotom. Or do I just overheat here? I'm going to overheat the Landorus. I think our Rotom just straight up goes down here, unfortunately, because it's going to get double targeted, I think, by Rock Slide overheat. I mean, Heat Wave. The Landorus goes for... Oh, yes! The Void on the Rotom. That's perfect. So he's going to hit our Quagsire. We should live. We'll get our Agua Berry. And then the Charizard should be going for Heat Wave. That miss is so crucial. I mean, he's got so many crucial crits. But we get back from it. Because that crit was what put Quagsire in a bad position. Now he overheats on the Quagsire? I think that did way too much damage before. Yeah, he just KOs me. Never mind. We made the play and then Charizard just kills me. But now this is a minus 2 Charizard, and this overheat should KO Lando in the sun. Yeah, Rotom's out here. And the Charizard's -2, so Celesteela should live. And Lele comes out. Lele does come out here. We are -2 on our Rotom as well, but Rotom's done what it needed to. Celesteela just has to pull out the rest of the game here. Psychic Surge. And Sun has 2 more turns, so there's no use in trying to stall that out. But I do protect with Steela here. And then I Thunderbolt the Zard. Okay, Charizard protects. I kind of expected that. I should have just Heavy Slammed with the Steela. But we get extra health. No, wait, never mind. Because Lele just KOs my Rotom here, unfortunately. We are faster than the Lele. I was hoping we'd live there for a second, but unfortunately not. Should I don't think it's worth going for the double protect, so I'm just going to Flamethrower the Zard. Yeah, I should have just attacked there. He's going to overheat again. So this still probably does enough that the... Doesn't matter! Charizard's too damn strong, so I misplayed there. I should have just attacked the Lele. I had a feeling he'd protect. I guess I could have double protected too. So we could have won that one. But I think I'm just not playing optimally. Again, my brain's a little scrambled. I'm not going to use that as an excuse. He played really well. GG. No re to Murkiri. Be sure to go check out his side of the battle. Also, be sure to check out all the other coaches. Next week we'll come back with a little bit of a better team. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Stay sharp, everyone.